The backstory of dark entities. We begin on Earth. We're at a remote, top secret installation where we have outer space probes. They're going out there seeing what lies beyond the reaches of known space. Now, one of their main ships, named the Shroud, has encountered some anomaly out in space. So what they're doing is they're trying to find volunteers to go to space to investigate, because they don't want to send any of their people, because their people aren't quite as expendable as other people. So they're sending people out to space to investigate what's happening on the ship.
Lighting for dark entities is really important because it's really going to invoke a sense of immersion in the maze. Most of the lighting in the maze is going to be coming from the set pieces themselves, rather than the theatrical lights that you would typically see in some of our other mazes. It is one of the most ambitious projects that we've taken on in lighting, just because there's so much control that we have over all of the lights in the maze. It is a huge amount compared to what we usually do. The most we've ever had controllable lights in a maze would have been, I think, Dark Ride, with about 180 controllable lights, and Dark Entities is going to have over 1,200.
This year, the makeup in Dark Entities, half of the makeup we're using is prosthetic makeup. Normally in a maze, it would be two-dimensional, it would just be paint and powder, but this year we are doing more prosthetic makeup. We've got several brand new prosthetics that we've done for this. You'll see 6 prosthetics out there for the various characters, showing the various degrees of mutation. We've got some that are brand new, full face prosthetics. We've also got some partial faces. A bit of trivia for you is we are using some prosthetics that were sculpted back in 1995 for the Curse of the Werewolf maze. We're using those as some of our mutation prosthetics. Towards the beginning of the maze, you're going to see people who are newly infected. As they progress deeper into the maze, as the story gets told, you're going to see more and more mutations. We'll go from possibly just paint and powder to veining to a full face prosthetic towards the end of the maze, fully covering the actor's face. In addition to the prosthetics, our team has also been responsible for actually sculpting and creating the Dark Entity costume, where it's not a prosthetic that is just worn on the face. It is a full body costume. We've had stitchers working on the body, we've had a sculptor working on the custom mask for that, and in addition to the custom pieces, we also have to worry about how they work together. If a hand is great, and an arm is great, and the face is great, but they don't look like they belong together, then we failed. I think we've done a good job of making sure all of our pieces work well together.